In a far-off galaxy, an evil alien force is at work. The evil tyrant Greedy has corrupted the planet leaders and enslaved the populace. Even the legendary hero has been captured. A desperate plea for help is made. And answered by the hero's own son. Hello and welcome back to another episode of James Games. I'm your titular host, I am James, and this is Ristar or Ristar. I've never actually known how to pronounce it, so if someone can let me know, that would be great. But anyway, this is Ristar, and I'm here just to, give it a nice little play. There's nothing serious going on. If I end up getting pretty fun and I end up getting pretty fun, then I might, think to myself, oh yeah, let's go finish this bad boy off. But there's no real agenda. It's just remind myself of the game and what have you, and just have a bit of fun, you know what I mean? So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Round 1, Planet Flora. Right then, let's get a move on. Right. So as always, as I normally do when it comes to something like this, a game I haven't played in God knows how long. I have a little checkout, remind myself of the old buttons and whatnot. The gameplay, how everything is done. And there was a few things that I certainly did notice. For example, in that opening prologue. Bloody hell is that? Like, whatever location that Ristar is in is bright. The only time I've ever seen anything that bright, and football fans will get this, especially Palace fans, right? So back in 1997, when Crystal Palace got into the playoff finals, we played a team called Sheffield United, right? Their manager on the day was a man named Howard Kendall. Howard Kendall on that day wore a hideous bright green lime shirt, right? Absolutely disgusting. And the thing is, I can still picture how bright and what have you that shirt is. To this day, like right now, I'm still picturing it in my mind's eye and just remembering how bloody disgusting that shirt was. I can also still remember in my mind's eye just how happy I was that day. That was 1997, so by now that is, bloody hell, 28 years. It's a long old time. A lot changes in 28 years. But yeah, as well as, away from like happy football memories, football talk, etc. It's like, let's look at this game. I mean, like, this game has very, very strong Sonic vibes, you feel? It really does. I mean, like, the way the opening intro, for example, of Planet Flora, tell me that isn't Sonic. Tell me that's not Sonic, in the nicest way possible. The thing is, I did this level before, and I knew that son of a bitch was coming. Don't know why I didn't do anything about it. But yeah, strong Sonic. The Sonic vibes are strong with this one. Oh, son of a bitch! Thought I could double hit. Yeah. Right, where are you going to? Going that way. Boom. Nice and quick. But yeah, And yeah, you know, you've got some strong Sonic vibes. I mean, like the music as well is very Sonic-like. And if you would have watched my, you know, history of Sonic the Hedgehog 3, right? And round and round and round we go. Oh, that was terrible. That was bad. Right, next area, Dark Woods. But yeah, if you would have watched my history of Sonic the Hedgehog 3, then you would have noticed that I would have made a point that Ristar, right? Boom. You know, obviously he extends his arms and what have you, and you know, headbutts the, you know, bad guys and what have you. Come on, there we go. I didn't get this far in my, you know, refresh playthrough, you know, let's play before starting this recording. But yeah, if you would have noticed from what I said in the history of Sonic the Hedgehog 3, I said that, you know, part of the inspiration for Sonic was actually on, well, for him to have prehensile ears, right? And the you know, now he was going to be a rabbit, blah 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 blah. But oh, nice. He seemed shocked, Ristar. But yeah, you know, he would have been, you know, he would have been a rabbit, and he would have had prehensile ears, using the ears to grab onto stuff, right? The thing is, I then said that that idea was abandoned because they weren't sure about the technology at the time. He always seems shocked by that. He's just like, dude, you're a walking star, you know, that's headbutting things. You should not be shocked by your own skills and abilities. Anyway, I keep digressing. So the prehensile, you know, ear idea mixed with, you know, being a rabbit, blah 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 blah. So they abandoned the idea, and you know, first of all, Sonic became a you know, a hedgehog to begin with, and then yeah, they abandoned, you know, the extendable arm motif, but then later revived when technology for the Sega Mega Drive, Genesis, and what have you got to a point, you know, where the technology was good enough, and revived the idea of the extendable arms to Ristar. Right, round and round and round we go. Okay, I want to get to the top. And maybe a bit of a death wish, but we can make it. Damn, son. That was close. Ooh, nice. Have a bit of that. Refill the old elf. To then just lose one. Smooth. What's that? Fucking raindrops keep you know, is this the lemon drops shit from Wizard of Oz? Why has it got dark all of a sudden? Why is it dark? You explain to me. He was right there. Twat. You're a twat as well. Ah, nice. Here we go, boys and girls. Wow. Ooh, boss arena. Riho is coming. I have no idea who this is. I mean, like, I played this game before years ago when it was part of, what was it, Sonic Mega Collection or something like that? It was one of the Mega Collections that was, like, released on PS2, GameCube, etc, etc. So, what do I do? Okay, so he shoots that. Shit falling from the sky. So I assume it's just played the old Void game. Okay, I get what I need to do. Sort of. He'll drop himself down, and I can go bing. Out of the way. Okay. Okay, so is that it? Oh, okay. So getting at the little minion guy, like, you know, got taken down. A little bit more of an indication. Wow! Off into the cosmos you go. Flora clear! I like this game. I like this game. Just look at him fly through the stars. Like a beautiful shooting star. But yeah, I remember this being released on like Sonic Mega Collection, you know, the compilation game that was released on like PS2, GameCube, etc., you know, around that era. Planet Undertow, alright. And I'm sure this, as well as Flicky, was like, you know, released as well. Oh, hello. Okay, at least he can swim. Oh, you cheeky bastards. You know, at least he can swim unlike Sonic. Lots of fish deciding, I don't want to live on Undertow anymore, you know. But these little bastards, like little heat seekers until you get, you know, fair distance out of the way. But yes, at least Ristar, you know, can swim nicely. Doesn't need to rely on a bubbly, or does he? And he swims more gracefully than Eco the dolphin. Alright, so we definitely gotta go under. Under the sea, we headbutt all the fishes under the sea. Okie dokie. Not my best rendition of Under the Sea, but, you know, it'll never be perfect, never be like Sebastian's. Hey, we're doing alright so far, aren't we? You know, got through Planet Flora without any, Ooh, nice. Wow, this is actually quicker than swimming, the irony of it all. But yeah, we're doing alright for a first time return. I'm pretty sure these spikes are going to give me much anxiety, just like, you know, what you call it? The seaweed in Ninja Turtles? Dang it. Alright, one more hit and I'm could lose my first life. Hey, he's chasing me. Ah! Okay, I completely messed that up, but still. What shit? Good. Okay, that's a bit difficult to avoid. We go. But yeah, this little sequence. Right, let's see. Let's make sure I can. Oh, you little. Dang it! Fucking. Ah! Little shit, bloody pwned me. Okay, so you have to go down. What? That's my fault. I should have, you know, thought about the laws of physics and gravity. Right, I'm gonna get that little creep. Where are you? You little creep. Fucking bastard. Right, okay. Let's get past these. Apparently there was something on the left hand side. Nice! James like. Right. Let's just avoid stuff, you know, and then attack them. So they'll shoot something up. Just the one, then the three. Then they land. Plop. Totally grabbed one. But it is what it is. Right, so that's one block. They'll shoot. All three. Totally avoided it, but sure. Ding ding, round 3. What's next? Ooh, electric. Okay, cool. And... Really should learn about my timing on that one. Right, so this is the Lost Palace. The Lost Palace. Nice. On planet Undertow. Got to keep an eye out for that annoying son of a bitch that decided to have a, you know, have a little cheeky go for you. Oh, it's Kecleon. Look, go on, let's be real. It looks like him. Boom, gotcha. Okay. Wondering why I was moving so slowly. Ah, okay, so we do have to go underwater. Goodness me! Watch out for the shrapnel. Like I said, swims a lot more gracefully than Eco. I was never a fan of Eco the dolphin. Oh, is this going to be one of those where the fuck do I go kind of moments and levels and stuff? But yeah, never really a fan of Eco the dolphin. Could never get on board. I mean, I'm sure like people still love it to this day, you know, undeniable classic, etc, etc. But for me, it was just like, nah. I mean, it's been a long old time since I've, you know, even thought about its mere presence and existence. You know, and I'm sure people, you know, have watched the AVGN video on it, you know, now he pretty much derives it. But that's the thing, you know, I just wasn't a fan, you know. Like I said, some people probably got like a lot of, oh, hello, you know, like emotional attachment to it. Me, on the other hand, never really had that. Never really saw much of an appeal, and then when I did play it, it was one of those like, yeah, maybe not for me kind of games. But hey, not everything has to be for everyone. There are going to be those. Come on, buddy. Fight. Oh, okay. I see. So now we're going to play the holding game. Because I remember this from, what was it, Land of Illusion or Castle of Illusion? But there's a bit where you're in a similar situation like this. No, we're going to get blown back. But yeah, you know, nope. You know, yeah, you got to hold on to stuff whilst you're trying to, you know, swim through. I forgot if you hold A, you swim super fast. Nice. I like this game. Cool. them before they get you. Boom. What's the point of having those ladders there when all you have to do is that? Yeah. Right, okay. Let's get these little... Oh my god, it's an armada. Okay. Dang it. Oh, man. Boom. Got messed up, got rocked up, fools. But yeah, it's a massive armada here. So instead, we're going to go down and we're going to go boom. So we're going to go up. We're going to avoid Kecleon. These, you know, cute little attacks. And then we're just going to come on. How the hell am I supposed to get up there? Because the water doesn't rise. Yeah. Ah, water hit me. Not good. Not good. Alright, definitely go down, smash the living crap out of this. Avoid. Boom! Gone. Okay. So I wasted a couple of lives on that. Meh. Great. Swim around, as if. Son of a beeswax. Great. Unos. Dos. Tres. Yeah. You give me that health. I prefer a life, but what are you going to do? Yes, please. So generous. Right. Down we go. Yeah, we're gonna get blown back. Ooh, okay. I see the little game here. Got you that time, you little son of a gun. I say, come here, you little shit. Controlling the whilst you're swimming. Definitely one of the more annoying things about this game. Right, off you pop. Yeah. Alrighty then. Swing around and. I mean, this ain't the end. I thought this would have been the end of the level. Try this again. Swing. And... okay. We had the right idea. Swing around the rosies. Then... okay. That was the end of the level. So why the hell didn't he exit? Oh, sat attack. I accidentally read something else. Uh-oh. What, mate? What? Which way are you going to come from? Oh, snackety poos. There's the hammerhead. Ah, how could I miss that timing? Boom, got it. Nice snackety doodah. What? Ugh. Ugh. Which way are you going to come at me at? Damn it. Got you that time. You're running out of water space now, aren't you, pal? Down, down, up. Got you though. Boom. Do you feel it? You claustrophobic yet, pal? Okay, got one shot at this, wherever he comes from. Boom! Boom! Get out of town! Get out of here! Hell yeah, fool! Ooh, and I got a second line. And off we pop. Planet Scorch. So we've gone from Flora to Undertow to Scorch. But here's the thing. I've got a few other things I need to get on with today, so I'm actually going to cut this short. But I've actually really enjoyed playing this and getting this far. So in the future, this is going to be a game that I'm going to come back to and beat, because I'm having a lot of fun with it. I'm on World 3. I feel like if I could keep going, if I didn't have these other things that I need to get on with, then I'd totally do it. But the thing is, I just don't. So, with that being said, sorry to cut this short, but thank you very much for joining me on this episode of James Games. I am definitely coming back to this game. I want to beat it. I'm having a lot of fun with this, you know. I think it's a really good game. This really is like an under the radar kind of classic Sega Mega Drive Genesis platformer. This really is. It's really good. But yeah, thank you very much for joining me on this episode of James Games. And as always, I hope now you've enjoyed yourself. If you have, give the video a like. You know, share the video as well, because more shares and more views and more views, the more that channel continues to grow, and the more that I get to do this for you. Subscribe to World Minus One Entertainment if this is your first time on the channel. You know, I do hope that you check out all of the other content that is currently available, because you never know, there might be something that you like. And if you do subscribe, hit that notification bell so you are notified about any and all content that goes live onto the channel. Drop us a comment below. You know, are you excited that I'm going to be coming back to this and beating it? You know, with the intent to beat it. You know, have you played this game before? What are your memories? When did you first play it? Did you discover it for the first time like I did through one of the Sonic Mega Collections on PS2 and GameCube? You know, let's have a chat below. But yeah, thanks very much for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time for some more fun, some more games. Take it easy, everyone.